outlets now, whether it's Entertainment Tonight or, Page Six or whatever, are starting to tiptoe around the fact that this might be weird, right? But they're doing it in this kind of like, how much child support do you think he pays? Oh, a 12th child. And they're like kind of, but also giving facts. So if we just go through the family tree, it means that, we know Mariah Carey has the twins. That was in 2011.
Yes.
Then in 2017, he had a baby with Brittany Bell. Then another in 2020. And then had 2 children with a lady named Abby De La Rosa, both in 2021. Then a baby with Alyssa Scott in 2021 as well. And then he's doubling back. So now he's back having had another baby with Brittany Bell in 2022, then moved to Abby De La Rosa, had a baby in 2022, then to Alyssa Scott, she's pregnant, and then Bree had a baby in 2022 as well. So
is this a sex cult?
What I think is the weird part of it is that he kind of goes down the line, right? And circles back.
All right, so are you saying, all right, by this chart right here, pop that up real quick, will the next one be Bree?
So Bree, she looked like she just had one in 2022, so then we're going to have to go back to...
well, they all had some in 2022.
And then what is this one up here?
Lanisha Cole.
So she also had one in 2022. So he's gone through everybody in 2022. Now he's going to have to go back through.
Okay.
Right? So it looks like whoever's last pregnant is
so what
Alyssa?
But either way, what is this? Is this a sex cult or is this a fucking harem?
Look, I'm just putting this out here because everyone seems to be saying it's weird.
Laughing about it, but not...
And being like, oh, crazy, just keeps having kids, right?
We're just asking questions.
We're just asking questions. We're literally just saying, isn't that funny? You know what I mean? Like,
the question you should be asking is, how did you name your child Powerful Cannon?
I mean, go through the names if you want. Legendary.
Are you fucking kidding me? Legendary Cannon.
Zion,
Beautiful Cannon.
Beautiful Cannon?
Right? So.
Oh, boy.
So look, like
Rise Cannon.
Oh, boy.
Powerful Queen
Golden.
Cannon.
I think
Golden.
Civil War would be a great next one, the Civil War Cannon.
Hey, look, after a while,
I think that'd be great.
You're going to have to go that route.
This is my Civil War Cannon.
Battle of Waterloo Cannon.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of go, the turban thing.
Pirate ship cannon.
Whatever the religion is.
Yeah.
Feels a little like polygamy, although they don't live in the same. But look.
Yeah.
Is that illegal in California, Bob?
It's illegal everywhere except for Utah, I think.
It's common, though. Like, doesn't Mr. Worldwide have a bunch of girlfriends that live in the same house as him?
In the same house?
Marrying them is illegal.
Right.
Oh,
You can
okay.
date them
Right.
all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can bang as many people as you want.
Sure can.
Okay.
Let them live on your property.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the marrying that's.
It's
Okay.
And that's just
So is this like a we don't kink shame sitch?
I don't know.
We should probably start, maybe not kink shaming, but
We should start questioning what the fuck is actually going on.
Yeah, it feels a little...
Because
I think
here's
so,
what
yeah.
I've never been able to understand for the last, I don't know, let's call it 7 or 8 years, right? This rise of Nick Cannon, where he's the host of everything now, and he has his own talk show. He's got an afternoon talk show.
Yeah.
He does The Masked Singer. MTV renewed his deals for Wild and Out. And let's face it, MTV only has one other show, Ridiculousness, and then like a shit ton of Wild and Outs, right? And they've redone that.
Yeah. You know what?
He's
what
hosting all
reality
these-
show would kill is the Cannon Bunch.
Yeah, but he's on. He'll do the Entertainment Tonight. He'll fill in there and do some slots
Yeah.
and do all this shit.
he doesn't look good.
He also he doesn't
Right
look
now.
good.
He looks like he's beaten down.
well,
Like a man with 10 kids.
the man with 12 kids.
he
Yeah.
says no to nothing.
But he also works. I mean, he's also hosting all this fucking shit all day long to pay for these kids at this point. And the other thing is, he was one of the first people to go on one of those anti-Semitic rants. They ripped him right off the air pretty quickly. And
Was he anti-Semitic or anti-Muslim?
so it was against Jews.
It was just the Hotep shit. The
Yes.
real
okay.
Jew,
Yeah.
like, we were kings, whatever the fuck.
Exactly. And he got ripped off, magically got put back on, and there was no real backlash. And they actually gave him his talk show in the afternoon after that. The whole thing was really fucking strange. And now I'm starting to question if Nick Cannon has dirt on people or like, what is it?
You just wait a few months. Like,
Yeah.
they'll let you back on. Like Kanye is going to be fine in by February.
Yeah.
If he's got a hit album, he'll be fine. Or if he opens up his own online store and everything keeps selling out, he'll be fine.
People just kind of forget.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. With him, it's this whole thing is fucking weird. And even on, what was it, Entertainment Tonight the other night? They're like, hey, dude, we're just not going to bring up that it appears as if you're running a harem or a sex cult. Like,
Yeah. It's just, I wonder, I don't think we can. Like, I don't know
we
if
sure
you
the fuck
can.
can. We do it about everybody else.
I'm just saying, like, look, we can. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if Entertainment Tonight necessarily can say, is this a cult, right? They can put these out, and this is why I'm saying they're tiptoeing, because they are doing it in a roundabout way, which they, like, put it out, talk about it, say, this is weird. This family tree is going around everywhere now, whereas it wasn't before, weirdly. And so, I think they're kind of putting it out there more than they were before, where it was just like a funny thing that Nick Cannon just kept having babies. I think now they're more like, I don't know.
Also, if Nick Cannon just kind of dropped dead from a stroke or something like real soon, would it really surprise you?
No. He looks tired.
He looks very tired.
Very
And we
tired.
watch the kids like to that Masked Singer, so like we'll pop it on here and there, and like there's bags underneath his eyes, like he looks exhausted. And look, there's only one guy who's been able to do it at that pace and that schedule, and it's Seacrest.
And even he, like,
But Seacrest
stroked
doesn't.
out.
Yeah, he stroked out live on air, and he also doesn't eat.
Right.
That whole thing of like, I put the food in my mouth and then I spit it out. Like he only drinks once a week.
Right.
Whereas Nick Cannon, I don't know necessarily follows that regimen. And, he's not going to bed at 7 p.m. like Seacrest is, let's face it, right?
No. Yeah. Look.
So we'll see how this all shakes
that's
out.
a busy
But even
schedule.
last night
I just have questions.
So do I. But even last night on Entertainment Tonight, there was a story that his yearly paternity payments for the kids.
Child support is like
support,
$3 million,
$3 million a year.
which, by the way, I thought that was a low number.
And he said it was a low number.
Right.
And he said, no, I spend way more than that. But he goes, I'm not mandated by a court to do it. I do it voluntarily, which was also a weird statement. And you're like, It's all super fucking weird.
Yeah. I mean, I know rich people who like will buy a house for a baby mama they're not with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just so the kid has somewhere nice to
Yeah,
live.
yeah.
But this seems like
But you better stay in good graces with all of them. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there's no contract saying they can't come out and be like, one of them is going to get burned and come out and tell me what the fucking cult is.
Right.
I just did the math. That's $20K per month per kid. That $3 million for all of them.
That's about right. That's about right.
they'll
But I mean, you do. I'm
You
sure
start-
the moms have to get something as well because
Here's where things get tricky, though. So with that, private schools in LA, especially if these women are living in LA, which it is mandatory to go to a private school in LA because the public schools are
none of them
dog shit.
are school age
Yet. But that's coming up, and that
Right.
starts in preschool, and you know that. Like,
Right.
So that's when shit's gonna really hike up there.
There's one preschooler.
Yeah. And most of those preschools run you about $25K a year.
Now listen though, we don't know in this cult, this world, if they go to school.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Nick Cannon might just have them all like
Like I would
it's like Kanye's charter
see,
school,
or like a homeschool or some kind of
yeah, it's not
different situation.
When you're
Yeah.
wealthy, it's called a tutor, a private tutor.
Right. And so, because I don't know if he wants, I don't know if the ladies, the moms talks, I've seen 2 interviews and it was very surface and I'm happy about my pregnancy and we're so excited, but nothing more than that.
I've never seen a negative interview from one of the moms.
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Because
Not
the
yet.
money's coming in, right?
Money
Money starts drying up. That's when shit's going to get wild.
He's
and,
giving attention where he needs to give
right.
attention, which Delco, that's probably why he looks tired. Is because he needs to give the same amount of attention to everyone or else someone's probably getting mad or what have you.
Yeah.
Right?
And when we had the Sperminator on Drinking Bros, he looked tired in that interview. Just
And now
because
here's
he
the
was
thing.
flying around everywhere.
If it was something like that, which like that kind of came up for me too, where it's like maybe these women are just like, hey, I want to have kids. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with anyone. That's possible.
Well,
But-
also they're taken care of. They won the lottery.
Exactly.
Yeah, they sure did.
So like they don't mind that he comes around and keeps banging them because they don't have
Right.
to work.
And hey, if you have another kid, that's another $20K a month on top of that. So like,
Because guess what?
you've got incentive. Yeah.
A fucking kid doesn't cost $20K a month.
And I think that
In LA, maybe.
in
Yeah.
LA probably,
It's all
honestly.
the school stuff though.
Yeah, it is.
But like
It is.
because like normal shit, just food, mortgage or rent,
Right.
all that's clothes.
I'm just
You're
saying
not,
like
even,
clothes,
you're not touching 20K.
No.
toys.
Yeah, toy. Yeah, no, you're not touching
New shit for
20K,
your
but
room.
still.
I mean, you're getting close.
If
though.
if you're one of those women, unless he's buying them houses as well,
He
there's
has
so
to.
many fucking questions here.
So there's so many questions.
Because a mortgage, then you start
least,
bumping up
look,
against that 20K.
If he's buying houses for them to live in, then he's making money.
if he owns the real estate,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, what if this is like all his plan?
Fuck, dude.
Now
I
I'm
don't
kinda,
know.
like, into it?
Yeah.
Is child support a tax write-off? Is it just a tax
I
scheme?
mean,
Yes.
am I into
So
it?
mortgages are because you're writing off the interest
Right.
and all that other shits. Yeah, all the kid stuff is write-offs.
No property manager.
This is a tax
Whoa.
scheme. This is
Yeah, you're right.
taxation.
No property managers. So you
Whoa.
know who's
Doing
living
that.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Did we just fucking crack this code?
I think Bob did, and I think I might be into all of this now.
Holy shit, dude.
Jesse, are you down for one more?
I mean, look.
Boy.
Last name Cannon.
I mean, look.
Our CPA was like, hey, did you have that extra child? I was like, I sure did. And he goes, great.
Sure
Can't
did.
wait to put that on the write-offs. And I was like, uh-huh. That's not why we did it, friend. It's not why we did it.
Yeah. Interessant. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's elaborate. It'd be a lot smarter plan than I pegged him for, but
all right.
hey, dude.
Okay.